Hi YouTubers, doing some maintenance on the motorhome, my Talbot Express, and I'm down the storage facility, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to check the oil, top up the oil, and I might actually change it, but it hasn't been long since I changed it. If it's 1,000 miles, that's it. I might just top it up. One of the issues I've got is working here. I don't know if you can notice, there's a big puddle there. Just checking the tyres actually while we're speaking. They don't look too bad. And I'm going to put some molly slip in, which is recommended on these old vans. And we'll see how we go from there, but I've got to get the spare wheel out, and I've had that spare wheel in and out so many times just lately. I suppose I should have done it when I've done the radiator, but never mind. Spare wheel is removed. There's one big bolt down the middle, and there's a nut and a bolt which holds the spare wheel carrier in. And I've just undone those, and that just lifts out like that. Put that there. And then the gearbox there's a gearbox linkage there, and there is the actual gearbox reverse gear switch, which is the best place to fill the gearbox with oil. And going to remove the wires, just pull them off like that, and then you need a spanner to fit that. I can't remember what size it is, but I'll use a ring spanner. See if I can find one. Now this is the spanner I use. It goes down there. You can see I've got it on and it's loosened. There's a copper wash you've got to make sure you don't lose. Now the size is, I'm using 7/8 spanner because I don't have many ring spanners, but I know that one fits and I've used it before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down there now and jack the vehicle up so I can get underneath, and I'm going to check the dipstick next before putting the oil in it. Rather than laying a puddle, which you do get in front of the vans, I'll show you this caravan here and there. Number 36 is underwater, number 37. The front of all these vans lies in water because of the slope. So I've got a tarpaulin down and my car mat down, and I've got the vehicle jacked up with a hydraulic jack there. I've got a axle stand sitting under there, and I'm going to go underneath, and I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show you where the dipstick is. I can't reach it from the top to check it. I have to go underneath. My arms are not long enough. Oh, you can see the new shield I fitted to the starter motor. That's looking good. Right, now I need to get at the gearbox. Gearbox is that side. So I'll just turn the camera off while I go and find the dipstick. Now the dipstick is right at the back of the gearbox. I know we can see it. Here you've got the throttle, the accelerator cable, not the accelerator, the speedometer cable, and there is the dipstick. Just there. I'm wiggling with my finger. I hope that's on camera. And I'm going to take it out and check the oil level in the dipstick, on the dipstick. Now I'll just pull the dipstick out, and you can see how many marks there is on it, and I've scratched a line where they recommend, just there, you can see it. and that's where I recommend the oil is too. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to top it up because it does need some. This is a reversing switch, which puts the reversing lights on, so that's what that looks like. And I'll show you what tools I use to put the oil in the gearbox. Now I have one of these, an old oil container, and I've actually set it up, cut it off as like a funnel to get it in, and this is what I use, and I jam it down the back of the bodywork, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so that's the gearbox all done. I think it's about 250 millilitres I put in, which is quite a lot really. It's been a long time since I've looked at it, and just checking the radiator tightness. I fitted a new radiator, which was quite good. Just checking everything. That was a good idea to go around everything. Looks alright. That looks alright. And I've got to put the spare wheel carrier back in, the spare wheel, and put some molly slip in it. And so this is what I used. It's an old manual gear oil filler, and I've cut the container down so there's a funnel and I can jam it between a couple of bits in the engine compartment, and it seems to do the trick, and it's now up to the mark. The old mouse thing's flashing away in the bonnet, which is good. About done, I think. Spare wheels back in, carriers back in. Check the oil while I'm here, the engine oil, which I'm sure I've overfilled it last time by a little bit. Never really overfill an engine. And now it's at the full mark, that's good. That's good. Water's okay. Brake fluid is okay. Could check the power steering fluid while I'm here, might as well. All done, time to pack in. Just checking this pipe. Should be alright. Yeah, I think we're fine. One thing I will say, when you're doing this sort of work, it's always worth checking the electrical connections on the reverse switch, because it's although you push them back on, they can be a bit intermittent.